Did he tell you something about me?
He did. I can't tell you. I did ask who you're gonna fight, and they said we're working on things. He was actually specifically talking about Bilal because Islam and Bilal, that they were talking about Islam coming. It's gonna happen. I would like that to happen if Bilal wins, but that's an if. Jack Dillon, he's good. That guy's good.
Even if he wins, they're gonna make that fight against Islam.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, if Jack Della Maddalena wins, then Jack is the new welterweight champion. And he fights Islam. That makes a lot of sense. The problem with Islam fighting Bilal is that they think, they're kind of similar.
Many guys we see fight. And used to train before.
Oh, I agree. They should fight. I definitely will fight.
What's up, Loki?
They're taking C. Taking Bravo underway. One.
How are we?
Location secure. Maintain curve on. We got the lead. Now hold it. Enemy using shock charge. Losing A.
It's good to hear. I'm good too, bro.
Losing B.
A little tired. I'm really tired right now.
Lost B. Target deleted. Securing out.
Oh, I got a match. It's a match BJJ hoodie. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Securing zone A. Taking A. Knocking back. Enemy sleep range. Hostile sighted. Mark down A. EKIA. Enemy sent to sleeper range. Enemy infiltrators off the field. Assault back here. Here we go. Fucking blind. We're losing Charlie.
Man,
Got one. I will shut you.
for real. I think I'm only gonna play this game and then go to bed. But I wanted to pop on, see how everybody was doing. I didn't even make a thumbnail for tonight. I'm so tired.
I think Khabib doesn't like that.
Incoming crack.
Yeah.
Securing Charlie.
Yeah. But it's not just that. I mean, James is only putting out a million fights. Do you think about the 500 fighters in the roster at least? And there's all these things that are happening. Like Arman Sariki, like his back hurts the day of the fight. He's got pull out. It's just fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, imagine that. You have this whole promotion based around this elite fighter who fought Islam in his first fight, short notice. They go to a very close decision, a very close fight. Arman's got a lot better. Islam's got a lot better. Yeah. The day after this. Crazy. Yeah.
If you were in the Dana's place, what would be
Haven't you heard? No one's
because you have a world champion versus a world champion. Like, if anybody deserves a fight for the world title in the next weight class, it's you. It's simple. It's simple. You knocked out Max Holloway. I mean, it's simple. You knocked out Alexander Volkanovski, one of the greatest of all time. It's simple. That's the fight. He doesn't want to fight 45 anymore. He wants to fight 55. World title shot. And nobody would argue with that. That would be a huge fight. Everybody would get excited about it. Hopefully, they can make that fight. Yeah. Hopefully. Like I said, I get rid of the cage. Get rid of the cage. I fuck everything up for them.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's smart.
That's beautiful, man.
Losing Bravo.
Help rebuild and stuff. How long will you be there for? Is it a long period of time?
Bravo lost. Losing A. We're losing Alpha.
Anyways, if they give me the fight with Charles, it's gonna be
That's five.
overwhelming to watch. It's a great fight too. There's a lot of guys in that division, you know. There's a lot
Are you
of great
actually?
fights. It's really good to fight. Do you have a timeline of when you'd like to fight? I would like to fight with Iran, that's for sure. I would like to fight him. But if they don't give you that fight, if they give you like a number one contender fight, would you like to fight Iran? I wouldn't.
That's awesome, Loki.
You only fight with him.
You're in Charlie.
Okay. I understand. That makes sense to me.
That's a way to get back. That's a way to get back.
Everything else is awesome. If he's undecided that he doesn't want to fight me, okay. So you're gonna have
Extended sleeper. Trust no one.
to. You say that you are the world champion, you want to keep dominating the division, all
We're
that.
losing Alpha.
And here, you can't keep avoiding him all the time. So you would just sit on the sidelines rather than fight someone. I don't think that they're gonna do that.
Take it B.
They would put me on the sideline because they asked me to. I would pay the bell because I told them that I wouldn't fight him 145 again. But I get the promise that I will fight for it. And so how much time you will from the fight? So they did give you a promise that your next when you vacated the belt.
That's nice.
They did that chance to everyone. Why not to me? Yeah. They gave it to Henry Sepulveda, they gave it to Conor McGregor, they gave it to George St. Pierre, they gave it to John Big. And I told that I deserve that chance. You said I'm not two of the all-time greats, two of the great greats. The greats, Walt, who was like dominating the in 145 division, Max Hall.
Losing B.
Great fight, both of them. Especially after Max Holloway's victory over Justin Gaethje, which is like the greatest victory of his career. To knock him out after that, no one did. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'd say world title. I get to make the rules. And the last fight he had was in 150 against Justin Gaethje, who all before the Yep. So, yeah. And then the other thing is there's not really a compelling challenge at 150. If you look at it, like it's kind of cleaned up the division. There's no way. No one. I mean, Arman's got to build himself back up. Yeah. He's not going to give up that motion. I would Justin Gaethje against Paddy Pimblett. Me against Islam. Once I pass him, you put me against him. Because I think that he's going to be Justin Gaethje easy. Really easy? Really easy? Wow. That's a crazy thing to say, because Justin Gaethje's a fucking... Yeah, but he doesn't know how to go. But he's a Division I wrestler. He knows how to go. You don't think he knows how to go? He just chooses not to. He chooses to stick and fight. Did you ever saw him submitting someone? I don't believe he's ever submitted someone, but I think that's because he likes to just crush people. He likes to bang out and fight. He used to fight people to win as soon as possible. If you have the ability to submit someone as soon as you can.
Love you, brother. Love you, brother. I'll see you soon.
I think that's your mindset. I think Justin Gaethje's mindset is to be the most violent person alive. Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why he lost some fights early in his career, because as soon as you can, you will do it. I think that's your mindset. He likes to bang it out and fight. He used to fight. What everyone likes is to dominate people and to win as soon as possible. If you have the ability to submit someone as soon as you can, you would do it. I think that's your mindset. I think Justin Gaethje's mindset is to be the most violent person involved. Yeah. Really clear because he took unnecessary chances and he fought recklessly. Then, as he adjusted later in his career, he fought more intelligently. He took a lot of risks still, but he was more intelligent about it. He was more intelligent about the way he approached fights, and then he started winning and beating guys. And where he might have like thrown himself into wars before. Michael Johnson fighting just chaos, just a war. Just the first fight in the UFC, just throws himself in hands. He would just try to see. He was like Michael Chandler, but better. You know, just more. That's fine. So we could definitely I do think that Michael Chandler was 38 years old with a lot of money. Although he's a fucking and they have a fellow is Justin Gaethje. Justin's probably 35. How old is Justin? He's 37. Yeah. Someone starts to slip away. If you're natural, everything after 35, like this was one of the most extraordinary things about Alexander.
And now it's that he's the type of guy that takes care of his body all the time and he's like very strict with his health. I think he slept more a day than at night.
Do you party?
I think so. On the last day review, and he looked like he was like,
worried about it. Because high doesn't. You're natural after everything after 35. Like this was one. That someone starts to slip away. If you're natural, everything after 35. Like this was one of the most extraordinary things about Alexander.
He's bad. He's the type that takes care of his body all the time. He's like takes care of his body all the time. He's bad. He's the type of guy that takes care of his body all the time. And he's like very strict with his health. I think he slept more a day than they put the camera on him on the last interview and he looked like he was so high. Like they were worried
about because high doesn't give you a hangover. High doesn't kill your body. Trump kills your body. The guys in between cancer is fat and just that's because you're not just not training, you're deteriorating your body. You know, if Justin Gaethje is just smoking a little weed, I'm not worried about it. It's not the best for Cope. Winston doesn't seem to be that guy that takes good stuff. Cocaine, you hear guys doing coke, it's the one that deteriorates you more.
I never ever saw a cocaine.
When I was a kid, it's a scary one for fighters too because the thrill of cocaine for some reason is exciting to people who love like exciting things. Like there's something about fighters who are adrenaline junkies. They're like, it does come back. It's got to be now. You know, again, 36 years old now. It's right. Maybe that's yeah. But I don't think there's any drug testing doing.
We're losing
No.
Charlie.
I don't believe so. What do you do with that? I don't know if he's in drug. I think
He's going to come back.
yeah.
If they give the opportunity to I don't know to guys like I don't know 4 years old like Arlovsky and you can have so many names that they fought at 4 years age.
Below the some point of world title fight 155, or would you make an exception for Conor McGregor fight?
Right now. Do you think it's going to be excited if I bet Islam and then I give the chance to Conor?
No, I mean, like, for Islam. Like if the UFC calls you up and says, "Oh, you want a world title fight? We guarantee you a world title fight after this."
See, we had that.
Tell me what that talk is. Come on. Islam. Like if the UFC calls you up and says, "I know you want a world title fight. We guarantee you a world title fight after this."
See, we had that. Yeah,
God damn, I love
Come on, go on.
Hotel Sierra, and down.
this one, I'm not gonna get some calls. You know how the UFC is. They are very specific.
Yeah.
Don't say anything, but to know one, well, what it is, because of a million of people using that. Yeah, if they offer me a fight against Conor right now, why not?
Why not?
Why not? Why? I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no.
Just for the numbers.
Yeah,
It's 2 million buys.
yeah.
Why not? That's the thing about Conor. It's like still, even though he might not be the best fighter in the world, still he's the golden goose.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
That's something very you can't say no.
Kind of amazing. You know, that still guarantees that many eyeballs will go see it. You know, it just
Oh, yeah, a great one. Yeah, that fight excites me even more. And if they could put that fight in Spain, in the Bernabeu Stadium, I know that Dana doesn't like to put the events in the stadium, but that's the only stadium in the world that they can close with the roof.
oh, okay.
And it's prepared for that kind of maybe 80,000.
You do it in Spain. You do it.
Yeah,
No fight in Spain.
not all.
I mean,
And it's like from England to Spain.
oh yeah.
And that happens very often.
But if they do it in Spain, it's got to be on Spain. They can't do that shit that they did when Leon Edwards fought.
It has to be in Spain time, but I think that with the like the negotiations they are having with ESPN and I don't know which platform they are going to put the UFC events, they're going to ask for space for 4 or 5 events in Europe in the prime time.
For Europe.
Yeah.
Listen, Europe prime time is fine because it's in the afternoon in America. That's fine. So the fight's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Do people watch football game? Million people watch
Europe is very building market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got
Sports.
500 million people in Europe. It's more than the United States. I mean,
right. And
So-
if they did it on Netflix, everybody has Netflix.
everybody has Netflix.
That might happen.
That's why.
They're in negotiation right now.
That will be massive on Spain
In Spain.
against that.
What happened with you two? Because I saw the video where you guys were yelling at each other. Was it in a hotel or something?
Yeah, he said something about Georgia.
Which is another country.
Yeah,
What is that?
he said like now I understand why the Russians are bombing Georgia or something like where he fought.
Our tale of the tape for this
These were
fight,
good, man.
heavyweight tilt.
Yeah,
You can joke about me, say
All right,
whatever
now
you
for the
want to say about
introductions,
him.
we go to Bruce.
Whatever. He's a mushroom, he's this, he's that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds.
Don't
in
talk
the
about
UFC
war because you don't know
light
how is
heavyweight
it.
division.
It's a crazy thing to say.
Fighting
Don't
out
say
of the
that.
corner.
Yeah.
Ladies
So,
and gentlemen, he
that
is
was the beginning of it.
the
He just out of nowhere he said that?
light
He's
heavyweight
right.
champion and the member of the UFC Hall of
Maybe
Fame,
he was
the People's
too high, too drunk.
He was talking shit. You know, I mean, it gets people to pay attention. He's really good at getting people to pay attention. You know, he's really good at that. I mean, he could be the next Conor McGregor star, like that kind of a star. Like, he comes with this weird personality. Yes. Yeah, it's that. But it's very dishonorable because people they see. I talked about this in the last pay-per-view. I said it's a very sneaky trick because guys like you look at you the way you carry yourself. That's fighting. Like, you look at that guy's a dangerous motherfucker. But when you see Patty, he's dancing like this, his hair is flopping around like his Beatles. You know, he's like, he seems silly, but then he fucks people up. And so I think
Yeah, but he fucks people up like Michael Chandler. Like when he faced a real fight, who did he face?
he didn't face anyone
Anyone.
that, yeah, he fucked up Michael Chandler better than Charles Oliveira.
And Charles Oliveira, even this is what I was saying before. Like, when you got 10 losses in your record, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 10.
Yeah.
Like when you walk in with a guy that has 10 losers, the level of confidence is completely different. It's completely different than when you walk in with a guy that it's undefeated. Right. He's a dangerous guy. When you strike him in the ground game, when you look at him, he's a dangerous guy. He never takes a lose. I mean, that's a different mentality. You're gonna have to kill him. You're not gonna even give up. You have to kill him. That's a dangerous guy. In the striking, in the ground game, you look at him, he's a dangerous guy. He never takes a lose. I mean, that's a different mentality. You gotta have to kill him. Give up. He's not gonna even give up. You gotta have to kill him. In the case of Charles, if he finds some adversity, he's gonna go to the ground. He's gonna sit and he's gonna be waiting until you end up the fight. This is what I think. This is what I feel. This is what I say.
That was certainly the case early in his career. I think things changed with him when he had a child. And he went on that run and had a child. And like when he beat Justin Gaethje, when he beat all those guys, he was pretty elite. He was really fucking good. When he beat Chandler, and Chandler beat him up in that first round, he came in the second round, fucking up. Who? Chandler. Okay. I know what he's saying. I feel it.
I've been tested 11 times last year, 5 years before. That's what I'm saying.
He was tested this year?
None of it.
Don't be reacting in your defense.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's in the testing. But, you know, no point. You know, the UFC would tell me. They'd say, what's going on with Conor?
I think with him, it's gonna happen like instantly. If something happens,
It's crazy. I mean, if he's going to prepare, he needs like a real, really get his body fighting shape, like real fighting shape. He's got to remember, you know, what happened when he came back from boxing and then fought Dustin Poirier.
if they can instantly change the guy and be doing the game.
Hopefully the cut man can do his thing. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side.
Yeah.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Yeah. If you like your division when you were the champion at 145, would he have been the fight that you would have wanted to do against 145? Would that be the number one fight you would have?
Effective use of the jab there by Tito.
Sure.
He is a dangerous guy.
He's so good.
He was big, dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, big left hook there.
Yeah.
One shot, knockout.
He had that.
Yeah, but when he would make
Well,
145,
DC
I
kind of just
remember
playing
that was
with him
back
at
in
this
the
point,
day.
right? You think he's got to go in and
Literally
just get him out of there.
right there. You'd weigh a guy in and then they cheer in front of that. Now the weigh-ins are early and it's a ceremonial. So when Conor would weigh in, see if you can find a video of the weigh-ins with Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo. He looks like he was on a boat in the middle of the ocean. Look at that one right there with Mike Goldberg. Pick that one with Mike Goldberg. Yeah, come on. My God. Look how fucking skinny he looks. Look at his face. His cheekbones. He looks like he just got out of like some Russian prison. Okay. You know what I mean? That one on the right is insane. It's fucking insane.
With muscles.
That's insane. I wonder how much weight he lost.
I think he walks around 185.
So he lost 40 pounds or 45. That's
Here's Bruce
crazy.
Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, he
referee
fought.
Herb Dean has
Well,
called
he
stop
fought
this
Donald
contest
Cerrone,
at
who
1
was
minute,
really not a
45
welterweight
seconds
either.
in
He was a
round number 2.
155.
Declaring the winner by knockout.
He wanted to fight welterweight when he came back. Like when they were talking about Chandler, he said he wanted to fight at middleweight. And Chandler was like, okay, like, but you know, he wonders whether he was ever really going to come back. You know, it's,
All right, so there he is, the man of the
you
hour.
know,
What a massive
I
knockout
really
for him
like
to
that
get this
something,
win in style
but
tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can
really wants
celebrate
to
with his
live his
family and
career,
friends as
if
they
he
earn this
This
spectacular
is
victory.
what I don't think. I think that he's gonna come back, try to get a win, and then retire and be active.
well, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see him one more time. Um, it'd be good for him too to actually go to a real camp and stop partying. You know,
Good for him, for his family, for everyone. For everyone. But that's not what he's gonna stop.
he's got a lot of legal problems too. You know, there's a lot going on. But he's running for. Well, they're
Our
talking
tail
about
of the tape for
Constitution.
this highly
He's still-
anticipated welterweight
Remember,
fight.
yeah, I think he's been really with
Now
the
for the official
bullshit,
introductions, here's
with
Bruce
the
Buffer.
restrictions and censorship, the same
Ladies
way
and
the
gentlemen,
UK
this fight
is.
is 3
It's
rounds
really
in the
scary
UFC
stuff. But
welterweight
they're
division.
prosecuting people for tweets.
Introducing first, fighting out of
England arrested like 4,000 people last year for posting things on social media. Now, it's like
And now
they say,
introducing his
you
opponent.
don't have to say anything crazy. You know, you can just say, I don't want any more immigrants.
So half of
Yeah,
his
go-
UFC wins have come by way of submission, and
It's really
remarkably for
crazy.
Damian Maia, everybody
Yeah,
seems to know what's
it's that's
coming,
not a
right?
freedom.
Takedown,
No, it's
submission
not.
attempt,
It's,
and
it's,
yet none of the
it's
best.
totalitarian government, and it's scary because it's they're using it to silence people. To silence people's opinions.
Welterweights in the world, at least to this point in time,
See if you
have been
find
able
what's
to
going on
stop
with
it.
Conor.
Damian
There was
Maia
something about
appears
Conor
on a
McGregor
collision course
possibly being
with a UFC
prosecuted for
championship.
social
Gotta have
media
this one
posts
tonight.
from, I believe it was
Good early
2023.
sign.
Some recent posts that he had made.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Connected with a solid
Yeah.
strike there.
And I think because he wants to run for president, of course, then they're going to use the law to try to stop him because he's very
Got his guard
and
pass.
he might. I mean, if these people think that their country's being invaded by, for instance,
Maia's
some
right
people
back
from
to the full
Ireland,
mount here.
what are the odds that when it comes to
Lands with the
probably
ground
do
and
it.
pound here.
McGregor will not face charges over social media posts made before and during the Dublin
Oh,
riots.
nice.
Yeah, you know what? They said that about Trump too.
Good movement
But
on the
Trump
ground
wasn't
here
winning.
defensively by Jorge
Yeah,
Gamebred
why fucking
Masvidal.
newspapers? Everything is saying the chance to get not.
Working off his back here. Looks like he may
And
try
then
to
that-
hip escape.
and then it
Drops
depends on
down
who you talk
inside
to.
the now closed guard of his
You
opponent.
know, it really depends on who you got
As
to
he
know
attacks
him.
submission or big ground and pound. Big punch lands through the middle. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown
And we should be
many
fighting
at
one
all.
ten because you don't want to be
All right, so
49
he
years old
continues to
sitting
use
back
his jab
thinking if you
effectively
could
here, DC.
one
He
more
gets
and
that
put
hand
guys
on target.
together for the
I
stop
mean, just
party.
right away, blasting the jab
I
after
really
jab
hope
after
he's gonna
jab.
be
He's a
good.
phenomenal boxer
There's also
with
the
a
problem
vast
with the
understanding of
with
fighting
the
behind
shots.
an educated jab.
That's it.
Oh, Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. Crowd is like
James
every time he moves.
Masvidal now
with
has
that
the crowd
much
beating out
parties and
the field.
drugs and
The
all
one thing
that.
about Jorge that makes him so difficult to deal with is he never allows you
Yeah,
to
you're
trap.
playing the cards with your heart, which is the dumbest thing you can do
Now he's trying to
your
guillotine.
entire life.
Oh, wow.
It is.
That
It's
guillotine is tight.
exactly.
Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Big cuts. It's big damage for your body. That's also one of
And
the
he's
reasons
back
why I
up.
changed the weight class because I realized
Well, he rocked
my
him, but
health is the
couldn't
best
finish.
thing you can do.
rocked
All
him.
right, you can have everything in this life, but if you are not healthy, you don't have anything. You don't do.
Oh,
When
he
you're
lands a
cutting
big
that
left
much
hand.
water out of your body, you're essentially getting to death.
Yep.
You're getting to death's door 24 hours before you fight.
Oh, right hand.
That hurts you as well. It just hurts. You saw
He's
this.
rocking him now.
I wasn't able to sleep in 48 hours.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it.
because
Just
I
a
was so
gorgeous shot there to
dehydrated.
end the fight. Really just
I
the way he
was
drew it up. He found the opening and
with
capitalized on it
water.
to the utmost extent.
I was
Nicely done to
social
finish the
media
fight.
and lips, everything was about the foot. Everything was about the foot. That moment, you don't just and see each other. So tell me when you start. So if you were going to make 145 on Saturday, what is your weight cut like? Or on Friday, what is your weight cut like for the? When does it start? What do you weigh before it starts?
The official
Okay,
decision is in.
basically, I
Here's Bruce
started
Buffer.
weight cut
Ladies
since
and
the
gentlemen,
first day I
February
started
13,
the
Global
training
Boxing
camp,
Contest
which is
at
12
4
weeks.
minutes,
Really?
38
Yeah,
seconds of the
I'm
very
on
first
like
round.
very strict
Declaring the winner
diet, and I have
by
only one cheat meal
knockout,
on Saturday or Wednesday, whenever I choose it. It's one cheat meal. And
All
at
right,
the
so
same time, you have
congratulations
to
to
perform at the
Damian
highest
Maia,
level.
one of the best
Training
fighters
like a
ever
motherfucker
produced out of Sao
all
Paulo,
the time.
Brazil, and
You have
still
like
getting it done now, well past his 40th
1,800
birthday. And it really is
calories
interesting because
in
the
your body,
opposition seemingly
and you
knows
burn
what's coming, and yet more
4,000
often than
calories.
not, no welterweight in the world is
So
able to
you are
stop
wasting so
Damian.
much energy, but you are getting back very low. It affected your mind. That fluctuates your mind, and you don't feel happiness. You feel like stressed, depressed. You don't find the happiness in anything. It could bring you all the money in the world.